Massachusetts. It's about 1 out right now. Yep.
I got it.
We're here to do an eviction at this place finally. These are a 2-family house. This is a tenant that moved in using your money, state tax funds, and they never paid. It's been darn close to about a year now. Their balance with whatever miscellaneous fees is about $17,000. And we're here to conduct the eviction. Not sure if they actually did the right thing and moved or not. But we're about to find out as they're going inside right now. Well, it sounds like there's a dog inside. I hope they didn't abandon their animal. I hate when that happens. This is a nice little apartment. They moved in about a year ago. 2-family house, huge rental balance. Moved in and immediately never paid. Oops, sorry. Oh, that's too bad. I hope it's not abandoned. Then again, maybe that's the best thing.
Oh my God, stop.
Aw, poor thing. They have a dog, or left a dog.
Oh, a nice Korean family likes dogs.
You're coming.
And rabbits.
No, nobody's touching my rabbit.
Oh yeah, you got a big
I
rabbit.
have a huge rabbit.
Let me throw it under control.
Yeah.
Have we got a phone number for her at all?
It's TJ O'Connor here.
No, I got that.
I don't have their, outside my head, I don't have it, no.
I got.
Oh, there's literally somebody here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're here.
Where?
Yeah,
Whoa.
I just left from home for this. I mean, I had an execution.
You wanted housing work?
Yeah.
You got the paperwork?
No, but I have it on my
You
phone.
get your back?
And they what, granted you a stay?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they call? Why wouldn't they call the constable's office? So
I'm not sure. I literally
Was the
just
landlord
woke
that's
up.
in there?
No, they said they have to schedule an court date.
The eviction's happening right now, that's the problem. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, did you show up at the court and like bring a payment or something, and they just didn't call anybody to show up
I'm
to?
not sure. I did a,
You're not sure?
no, I'm sorry. I'm frozen. So I did a, what's that thing called? I got a waiver, saying that so I could waive the fee, the court fee, and then I did the execution order, motion to stay order.
Did you tell the court that you were having an eviction this morning at 11 o'clock?
At 11:30, yeah, I told them that.
What day
And they
was
just
this?
put
This
off
was
to another
today?
date?
Yeah,
They put it off to another date?
that's what, from my understanding, yes.
I'm sure that's
It's really a cut and dry thing here, that's why.
Oh, yeah, I
So
know.
either they said it or they didn't.
No, yes,
Because
it
we're
is.
gonna call the court, and if
Yep.
they didn't, you're gonna get evicted. And then you can go to another thing, but we don't wanna do that, so we
No, I
wanna
know.
make sure that
Yeah,
we're doing it right.
okay, yeah.
So you have to have some of the answers that we're looking for here, okay?
Yeah.
Kind of, and I don't know if I did, or it can't be the answers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mike, I'm sorry.
That doesn't track with how stuff works normally either, so.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry. I got an eviction going on home in
You might have been.
City, so I'll
Yeah,
call back.
yeah, cat in there?
How you been?
I could have just left from there.
No, that's all right. No, sorry, Mike. I just had it under there. I'll call it, okay? Thank you. Hey, Happy New Year and Happy St. Patrick's Day coming up, March. Got it. All right, goodbye.
Doherty, the clerk, is calling his cell, he's on the road, so I gotta call the
I'll
office.
try Kate.
Yeah, it was a.
Do you have, do you wanna text Kate again?
That's where we're on it.
I'll text her?
Yeah,
Okay.
literally just
got
came
it?
back from there.
Yes.
And who's the attorney on this?
Kate Higgins.
Yeah,
Handshake.
we're doing it right now, yeah. I mean,
This is what I would do, man. I would get some bags together, get the stuff you need right away. Your cat, your dog, okay? Do you have a vehicle? Do you have somebody you can call?
No.
All right, because what's gonna happen is these 2 animals are gonna go to animal control. And then the moving company, which is us, we're gonna go through your stuff and we're gonna take what we're allowed to take by court order. And the rest of the stuff's gonna get trashed. This is not a good thing. This is a court-ordered eviction from the
Yeah,
state.
I
Okay,
know,
the fact that you
but-
walked into court right now and did that was, That's something you do 2 days before. You
Well,
don't
I
the
did
day
do it
after.
2 days before. I put it
Then
on
what happened?
the e-file. So I did it through e-file mass, and then the lady contacted me and told me that I didn't sign it, so my signature wasn't there, and to
Right.
redo it. So then I signed it and I redid it, and this morning it said it was accepted. So I went down there just to make sure, because it's the internet. I didn't want to.
So, but I mean, I can just tell you, I've been doing this a very long time. I can almost guarantee you what's going to happen here is they're going to say that this is scheduled for next week or whatever, and that the eviction's going to move forward. So, I mean, unless the court stops it, they're the only ones that can stop it. Not your landlord, not us, not the constable, the court. And if you didn't get an actual stay of execution from that court when you walked away this morning, then this is going to happen. It's not something we want to do, but you got to trying to be proactive here.
I mean, I've seen judges do some crazy things like reach out to us and try to do something by Zoom or
Right,
contact us, and
exactly.
we've come running down there to have a quick emergency hearing. But it's incredibly unlikely. I've never seen a judge have a hearing without the plaintiff present. I mean, really.
Go by moving.
Thanks. All right, I'm on hold with the court.
All right, what was the address?
We're gonna check and find out.
Okay, the address in Greenfield?
Checking in the court.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, yes.
I'm sure we haven't heard anything on our end.
Not located it yet, so we'll keep on, give me a call tomorrow,
waiting
and we'll do it, we'll check, keep searching the warehouse. Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, let me call upstairs, because right now in this office, we're not sure.
Okay.
So let me just give you some.
Yeah, exactly, so, yeah, let me search and see if we can find it, you said it was a queen size, right? Gray?
Where's the dog?
Front bedroom?
I hope we can get out.
Yeah, I think I remember, yeah, we're gonna do what we
Did
can,
she
just give me a shout tomorrow morning.
Put it in that other bedroom that she just closed?
I don't know.
You're welcome.
1 moment.
Yep. Thanks, Erica.
So we're at an eviction right now. This tenant has moved in almost a year ago, never paid a dime for the apartment.
Can't tell what.
Yeah, 100%
it
BS.
smells coming from.
I don't know. I know that smells bad.
This is crap. Let me see what I can
Yeah, but it's worth playing it through, playing it out.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna prepare for it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get photos anyway. Realistically, here, I'm gonna take the electronics.
Oh, cat's out. Well, it's okay. It's just a cat. But I don't know where the dog went.
Dog's inside.
Okay.
Probably under the bed.
We got the dog here.
Dog's in there.
Dog's in the bedroom, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The tenant's story is suddenly that they went down to housing court this morning, just now, and stopped the move out from happening, though they've had, well, frankly, a year to do that by making any kind of offer, payment, or anything. Multiple attempts, multiple hearings. This process takes a very long time. To claim that they did that an hour before the move out is unlikely, and even more unlikely that there was a hearing and we weren't notified about it,
They
and we
would
weren't
have
part
taken
of
a
it.
piece of paper to
They would
show.
have given her something to bring back to the sheriff and moving company and constable and moving company. None of those things. We couldn't even really get a good straight answer out of her in terms of what happened today. So it's 100% BS, but we're just covering our bases. We're contacting the court. We're contacting our attorney as well. Yeah, I'm glad some of this content can help you a little bit. It certainly shows the reality of real estate, all different aspects of it.
See, I was under the impression that they would send it to store and now we able to get it.
Yeah, but there's certain things we go to storage, certain things we don't. We can't take a lot of things that are badly soiled or damaged, like all the cigarette stuff that you put on your finger, we don't take any of it.
Yeah,
Dog.
dog in there.
Dog in here?
Just tiny puppy, sweet, tiny.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Hi, baby, baby. Hello, baby, baby.
Oh no, my daughter's in there.
Yeah.
I don't want a stray dog or anything.
Does Mike even know there's a person in there? Does Mike even know there's a child in there? Oh, she's saying her daughter is in there, or
No,
she's
she said
saying
her
dog.
dog.
Okay,
daughter.
she said daughter. Yeah.
Dog. Daughter?
Yeah. Maybe under the blanket?
Where's her daughter?
Maybe under the blanket.
I hope not. No. Okay. All right. I guess not.
Where'd she go?
She must have said dog then. I'm like, well, it is a kid's room, you know.
Yeah.
I really thought she said daughter.
I did too.
Go by moving.
I'm like, there's a freaking kid here.
Good, Rich, how are you?
Don't give them that credit.
Okay.
So we're hearing in and out from the court and checking in this right now.
Okay, she's gonna.
Yeah.
She what?
Someone's
Okay,
gonna come
we can
over.
send you the link, and I noticed there was late fees on that, please don't, I don't know if you referenced, but don't pay any late fees, there's no late fees there, they went to the wrong address, so you shouldn't pay any late fees, okay?
So my friend's coming from around the corner.
Haven't heard from the court
Yeah,
yet.
that would be great.
So for those of you wondering, again, this is a.
Kitty?
What if there's is there a neighbor missing the bike?
Good weapon, you know.
You've been out ice fishing? You went to
No, I haven't ice fished in decades.
That's too dangerous.
It's too cold.
Too cold. It's ice cream. It's cold, man.
Says the guy who goes snowmobiling.
Yeah, I know, but not by choice. They just have an awesome pancake place up there, and it's worth it.
Oh, are you the person who left the maple syrup on my desk?
I might be that person.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're
It
welcome.
took me a minute to be like,
Yeah, well, maple syrup never hurt anybody. That stuff's
oh,
delicious.
thank you, I appreciate it. It was very nice. So uncharacteristic.
What? I always share maple
It's
syrup.
fun when I can mess with you.
Drill a hole.
Oh, I know. I love that. Yeah. So
Oh, that's yours, okay, yep, my guys are over
we're in a
there right
two-family house conducting an eviction. The tenant is still here, and
now. All right, is there a lot of stuff
they
in there or no?
moved in. They used your tax money to get in, and never paid once they got in the door.
Okay. All right, perfect.
Their balance is about 17,000. We're going to be. They're trying to claim that they got the court to stop the move out this morning. I mean, seems like she kind of gave up on the whole, like,
Yeah, I had a revelation regarding, the Wilbraham Road, heat.
oh, okay, yeah.
So I just was going by to look at the second floor, and, they had turned the boiler off when they were doing the radiators, and didn't turn the breaker back on to the boiler, so there's been no heat going
Into the second?
into the second floor, but remember those steam pipes run right through and probably radiate.
I bet they did radiate a lot of heat. Okay, interesting. Yeah,
I let her know that that's going on and give it a few hours.
good call. That's a good call. Yeah, it was -6 when I think got it in the truck this morning. So it's already warmed up about 20 degrees. So right there, that'll help.
Yeah.
So right now we're on hold with Housing Corp, but you notice how she basically dropped her BS about the eviction not happening, and I thought it would stop. She's already like making arrangements and people coming to help get her stuff out of here.
If you know your party's 7-digit extension,
Would you
please
guys
press
be
9
okay?
now.
Because I'm not taking a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
If she called you in a day to come back for an hour and get the remainder of the stuff.
Ah,
it's up to you.
I hear you.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can.
Someone's back.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna put that over on you if you.
She's gonna, she's
what do you
gonna
think
sign a release. If she's gonna do that, she's gonna release the property as trash. And then, so if she can come back in a day, maybe just unlock the door for an hour. That's up to you. I don't
My-
wanna put her on.
My
But
thing.
my issue is that, I would, it's another cost for us because I have to have somebody here to babysit her for an hour.
And
Well, then we'll just do the eviction.
we often get into drama with that stuff too.
Okay, Ty, you know, I'm gonna have my guy give you a hand, okay? You said you have a ride coming? How about the
Erica, hi,
electronics
it's
and
Bob
the-
Del Paso. I got disconnected from you.
We spoke earlier, correct?
Yes, and you were gonna check and see if we had to stay on this case or not.
No, when is the schedule for today?
Right now, 11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, so follow through with it because we never received any stop and move out requests. We received a motion that was e-filed yesterday, but we didn't file the
Okay, gotcha. I got it. Okay, thank you, Erica.
There you go.
Great job, young lady. We filed a motion, but that
Yeah, I mean, it's a motion that could have been filed months and months ago. I mean,
yeah.
you know,
Okay, you got a few things, that's fine, all right. You
Right,
guys
that's
have a 12 o'clock on
That's the problem too.
Essex
We put it
Street,
in the
okay,
mail,
with the sheriff,
but, you know, when you put it in front there, use the back, it's kind of hard
okay?
sometimes.
what's
So
up?
you're gonna do
When you
that with
post a
them.
notice,
Oh,
she
yeah.
said,
It's,
she said she never
Jose's
uses
got it
this
in the
store, it
clipboard.
shows you the back door.
I think it's
Yeah.
266
that's her
Essex
choice.
Street,
That's
okay?
her-
But
that's
to be,
exactly
to
right.
be here for a year not paying anything,
Yeah.
go through an entire court process with appearances, and then try to claim I didn't know
Yeah.
is the most ridiculous thing ever.
Let's just put in the mail.
She's
and-
got a right cover,
Yeah,
just put it
yeah,
outside.
and it's
Same
mailed
with
as well as
this TV and the
posted.
other TV. Just put it outside for her. I mean, she seems like she's getting what she wants.
Yeah, I mean that's the idea. I mean, there's the stuff.
Hi,
is-
Lump Lump. Here's your little Lump Lump.
It's a poor nice dog.
Hi, Lump Lump. What's your name? What's your name? You don't even have a name yet, do you? How about the Indian name for shit in the house?
No, there's a lot of
That is an interesting, huh?
a lot of poop.
It's not. It's okay. You're just so cute.
Yes,
You I feel so bad for you.
I have a nice little Korean family for you. Yes, they will. Puppy. Yes.
You'll be a number 2 in 3 seconds. You say
Oh,
hi.
it's an adorable dog.
Oh, you're adorable. Hello.
Okay,
Hey,
so,
sit. Sit. Sitty bitty bitty. Come here, sitty bitty. Come here, bitty booty.
So they ripped us off for about $17,000, and the apartment's pretty filthy.
You okay?
That's how you talk to dogs.
I thought you were having a stroke. I wasn't.
No. If I did, it would be like,
dogs you talk to usually got
that
two.
dog's cute, come on.
How many dogs you got? Got 2 legs.
Well, still.
Is that how you do it?
Yes, I do. Gets him every time. Buy him a keynote ticket.
right.
Here, Ty, this is her purse. Bring that for her.
All right,
I don't know
so
if I'm not done, but
we were on the phone with the court. We've also contacted on our end our attorney, but the court even reported back she did not file anything. She partially filed something, but didn't complete it just the other day, yesterday. And she's had months to file some kind of a motion if she wanted to. She also could have obviously paid or done anything in advance of this if she had wanted to. And she did nothing. So kind of her claim of saying, hey, I'm surprised this is happening. I did everything I needed to do to stop it from happening is, clearly completely bogus. So here we are. We're finishing the move out right now. The sheriff, the constable moving company are going to take what isn't filthy, what's like salvageable. They place it into storage at our expense. We have to pay for everybody's time today. We have to pay for a moving truck. We pay for the storage facility. It's insult to injury after somebody's ripped us off for this kind of money. But this is the process. We share the reality of real estate with you guys, and we'll learn about how this stuff all goes. Definitely feel free to, if you haven't already, share this video, drop a like on it or anything like that. That'll help, support our channel, and it'll make it so other people see this content as well. This is a really nice 2-family house where we moved somebody in using. They use like a state rental assistance funds program. So basically taxpayer money, saying that they, were needing assistance, getting an apartment. They got that assistance that covered first-class security, and they just never paid a dime afterwards. They trashed the place. They accumulated pets. There's just poop everywhere in this house. It's filthy. It's gross. They've been very combative with us. They actually drove into the house a couple of times, driving through the driveway and bumped, the property a couple of times and caused some damage. And racked up about $17,000 in costs so far in terms of rental arrears and things like that. That doesn't include the cost of today's action, which is hiring a constable, moving company, and storage facility to get them out of our lives and stop them from being our customer anymore. Can't really call them a customer when they've just been stealing the whole time, I guess, but not great. So they're taking their stuff that they want to grab right now, any essentials that they want to take, and bagging them up, taking it with them, and the moving company's going to take anything else that's not soiled or considered trash. We'll see how the rest of that goes.
Look for the cat.
Yeah, I don't think I saw it come in here.
That dog wouldn't even come to us, ran away from it.
Cats!
Probably there's a closet with like 3 litter boxes.
Yeah,
It's probably,
so,
yeah, it's probably.
Oh, okay, where are you now? Holyoke? Okay. Alright, I can probably swing by and look at what's going on, but we got a call in from
These are all yours.
99 Commonwealth, some kind of steam coming out from behind the radiator, so I can stop by and kind of look at it.
Random bowls of food and water everywhere. Smoke detector, of course, taken down. Greasy grease. Everything's coated with filth and grease.
No. I don't need that bike. You can have it.
Yeah, we can give it to the bike man who gives it to
There you go.
in-need kids and they fix them up. You want to put it in the bed of my truck?
Right.
We can give it to Bob the bike man, he'll take it. You know Bob Charlin?
Yep. I know he's.
So man, we're gonna give this bike to kids in need, they take them. Is that all right with you? Okay.
Everything is so filthy.
There you go, okay.
There's poop everywhere.
Cat's over there.
How many things of food?
No stall here. No stall.
We did this though.
And look at the fridge. It's like it's supposed to be an RV.
Yeah, I wonder if our lease didn't include the appliances on this one, hopefully, or if she sold a portion.
It's never been done.
Yeah. Well, it could have been like, what?
Yeah.
In some of our leases, we include appliances, some we don't. You know.
I love that stickiness.
Yep. You can hear it's like a movie theater on discount Tuesdays.
Alright, no, it says that. You want to go outside, Pip?
It's just food, crumbs and grease and food everywhere.
I redid
This is
yours.
after only a year of being. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Cat's not gonna get out the back door.
No, keep moving.
Grease.
We got a release for you. Mike, where is it?
Right here. You can sign this, man, just releasing the property so you're not liable for it. You just want to sign here, just, right? You're good to go. All right.
You're
Thank
gonna
you.
get the big cat now.
How about the cat?
What's that?
When they just go-
I saw that.
Yep, oh yeah, that's all I need. You want to witness? You gotta sign my name.
It's a real nice little thing. I think.
Well, I just changed it. A lot of this stuff is actually pretty good.
But I did it real quick, I never adjusted it.
No, it's a good, I'm gonna read.
There's a couple of spots that are a little confusing.
But no, you gave them options, the movie company took, they didn't take whatever. So I'm just gonna check the boxes.
They're packing up what they're gonna take. They're not gonna take a lot of this stuff.
Another one. Hold careful, it's gonna fly you.
That's a female.
They're not gonna take a lot of the stuff because it's so filthy. So if it's contaminated, soiled, any of that kind of stuff. I don't know how many cats she has. 2 cats, a dog.
What do you do with the rest of the paperwork I had? I'm always losing my paperwork.
Come on, baby. Hands up.
I said. I always put this in my pocket, I always, we got another one?
They're outside with the music on full blast.
I love this.
that.
She says to me, oh, I just got the dog.
That's, yeah. Just got a dog.
They're house cats.
There it is, over here behind it.
He's right here. He's right here. Oh, no, he's back that way. Yep.
My eyes.
I wanna grab it, 'cause I already know.
Yeah.
Somebody says keep the dog. I'm like,
But the other guy,
So you're live streaming. That's pretty cool.
yeah.
yeah, they can run
Followers?
On this, like 120,000.
the male or female?
He's a male. 2 males, 1 girl.
Oh, yeah. I do. Yep. I'm usually angled down most of the time.
You can get money and stuff.
No, I usually angle down for the most part. I mean, most people don't. Like I say, I always, everybody always knows I document all this stuff anyway. But yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Twice in the last 18 months.
I gotta remember that so it doesn't end up happening to me.
You should call right here. My stuff is public record. I'll give you names.
We need a better database for
Oh,
everybody.
God, yeah.
Somebody up in one of the northern towns contacted me. They sent us a landlord reference for some people that we evicted from a property. They were not our tenants. They basically said that they kind of were our tenants, but they were like relatives of the former owner of a property, and it had gotten foreclosed on because the former owner like abandoned,
Yeah.
moved to Florida or somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
These people were in and out of jail and just using it as a flop house for God knows how long, just squatting it basically as long as they could till the bank foreclosed. So the bank holds an auction. We win the auction.
Well, watch your back.
No, this place looked like a landfill. The amount of 30-yard dumpsters of trash we pulled out of there, it's got to be like a dozen 30-yard dumpsters. They had a barn filled as high as you are with just actual trash, like garbage bags.
Yeah. Like they never took their trash
Yeah,
out.
like junk vehicles, you name it, all this stuff. The place was in horrible shape, and they were filthy. And so they're trying to do a landlord. We had to evict them. We went through an entire eviction process, took the entire time, had a trial. I mean, everything. In one. And they have the audacity to list us as a landlord reference when they go to apply for an apartment, a couple towns over.
Oh, yeah. Especially now they're not your tenants, so you really
I just sent them some pictures and the a
Hey,
PDF.
you sent us some pictures.
Oh yeah, you should see it. It's crazy.
Pictures worth 1,000 words.
Oh, my God.
Can
Can you do me a favor though? Can you grab the pink chair for me that's in here?
there's the peach here.
If you put it outside, you need to make
Yeah,
a
that's
trip.
what I
That's
was
fine. You'll make a trip, right? Kevin, that's fine. They can make a trip.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. If it's outside, yep.
Are they putting stuff outside?
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Just a few pieces.
So, I mean, to be clear, these folks have never paid anything for this place. They moved in using your money, taxpayer money, for rental assistance, and we're in Massachusetts. They throw money at people. Anybody that rents there's an ocean of support. So they moved in with first class security paid for them by you, and they just never paid. And it was excuse after excuse. Anything they could do to drag anything out, and we finally went through the whole entire very long and expensive court process. It takes 5 months just to see a judge. Never mind, prevail and go through the process after that. It can take several months even after you've won to get here. I'm sure I can't, but I can try.
There's gotta be a way to put, there's like,
Leather me? I think they just suck it. Here, let me switch for a second.
I really can't tell if the cat urine smells from upstairs or downstairs.
It's sad.
It's
sad.
very strong. Yeah, I feel like you can push it and it seems like it's popping.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can anyone show Kevin how to do this?
Use this Leatherman tool. This is when you buy a Leatherman from Wish. This is what happens.
No, it's a real one. My
It's a
brother
team-
gave it to me for
team-
Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't
Chinese would
know. Okay.
Never trademark infringe, would they? Now you can't even open it.
Well, I can do that.
That's pretty nice, though.
Look what I can do.
Oh, look what I can do. I love this scrap metal scooter project thing here. how you can tell somebody's on something is they just get into all the wiring and like, worked on something for a while.
Okay, I need to find a screwdriver.
So we're
I'm gonna go back to the
what's that?
Cat was underneath there.
Oh, was it? Poor thing. Yeah, I probably got up and found all the hiding spot. Smart.
Yeah, I hide there.
Got to do what you got to do.
It's called self-preservation.
In a spot in the house.
Yes, Elizabeth.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you guys are taking. I can't imagine much.
Minus 200. Okay, tell me, it's 1,000 for this one. How much for that?
The fruity pebbles by the bed is my favorite.
Any of these bags from the deposit store?
Okay, so the total, do you pay anything else?
You know, VP management,
Nah, I don't think so.
they owe me a lot of money.
Oh, no.
I'm kind of frustrated.
Yeah, what's the first name of the
Vitali is the, looks like this.
I mean, I know the tally.
He's the lawyer.
Oh, okay.
He's the lawyer, but this is a VP management. That's what it's called. I don't know what name. Ocean Confident. Here it is. Victoria.
Hmm.
No, says it's reaching out. It just says Victoria.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's weird. You know what I find is that the smaller management companies, they
Yeah.
push you.
Oh,
Because they're trying to get the money.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they push you to 60.
yeah. And if you're managing for other people, though, I mean, it should be coming from the property owner. You know. It
Right,
wouldn't-
so is that how you work? So you get 10% of rents collected?
Well, we
Or
don't.
whatever it is.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of management for other people, but that's that's how that works. Yeah.
But you own a lot of your own
Right,
properties.
right.
So you do have a property management company that manages your portfolio.
Yeah, but it's also us. You know. You know, and we have a portfolio and we created a management company.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, so yeah.
So yeah, we bill our portfolio.
Yeah,
You know,
okay,
for
yeah.
the, yeah,
the
of
book,
course.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird sometimes, I don't know, I mean, I was in the business forever, you know, with the sheriff, so I was.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of thought I had it figured out, but boy, you get onto this end of it, it's so.
From when?
Yeah. Well, also.
Pro se's are the worst. The
100%.
worst, hands down, the worst. The worst. They have no idea what things cost, and they bitch about everything.
Right. Right.
I tried to send them over to Ray Street.
Well, I mean, the funny thing is, I did most stuff pro se for as long as the court allowed it. You know,
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
very long time there,
Yeah.
and but I had a good idea just from
Well, you-
experience
yeah,
how much
exactly.
it costs and
Yeah.
the process. But you know,
Your
having an
bill-
attorney just drives up the cost. To be
I was
honest.
gonna say, your bill with her must be thousands a month.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah.
Thousands.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she does a great job for us at you know, pricing and stuff like that, obviously too. But I mean, it's nonstop. There's just so much, you know. You know, no matter how good your screening process is, like she moved in. This lady moved in with more than 3 times the monthly rent as income. So if the rent's $1,000, she has at least $3,000 a month income. You know, which people across the country right now, they're like, you know, their housing expenses are 50-60% of their
Oh, yeah.
of their take home, you know, of their income, and so that can comfortably, stably afford, and then we still end up here.
I don't know, you know, it's a crazy thing we do. But the funny thing is, a lot of people, how can you do that? It's like, well, what do you mean, how can you do that? So if you own a piece of property, you're just gonna let somebody move in for free? Is that the plan?
Would you have a lot of sympathy for the guy that's doing the flat panel TV out of the black Blockbuster Video.
Exactly, yeah.
Or Blockbuster Video, out of
Yeah.
Best Buy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, no, I mean, this is
This is that.
if you're a plumber, you get hired to go to somebody's house and work and do plumbing work for them.
Yeah.
And they don't pay, you get halfway, they don't pay, are you really gonna come back every day and keep working
Yeah, exactly.
and not consider them ripping you off?
Exactly, yeah.
Say, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fun. I mean, so we had this Ocean Property Management Company out of Holyoke. They owed us a chunk of money too. And we had one today on Appleton Street with them, the guys over there doing it. And somehow the lawyer, my partner has been sending out these demand letters and things like that. I guess you have to send them.
Oh, okay.
So we've had some success with it. The attorneys are really where we get them. Because we'll say to an attorney, let's say like Stanley Coleman.
Oh, yeah.
Stanley.
Sure.
So Stanley has a bunch of different people. And same with Katie and Shay's great. She gets me landlord information every time.
Yeah.
If the landlord stiffs me, she's on it. She just,
Yep.
and the lawyers are the access because the lawyers utilize us for multiple clients.
Right.
And if we get stiffed by one of their clients, then, I would never say to Kate, listen, I'm not doing an eviction for you because this guy did it because
Right.
she's so much work, I
Right.
understand it.
Right.
But she's also one that not screws either.
Yeah.
She'll find out who it is,
Of
and if
course.
they don't pay it,
Yeah.
they'll pay it.
Yeah, so she can keep the.
She'll pay it.
Keep the relationship going.
Yeah, she'll pay
Yeah.
it, and then she
And
goes
she'll
after
chase.
the guy.
No, she'll chase. Yeah. Well, good to know. I'll make her cover my costs.
Yeah, do that.
We'll lean on it.
Well, you guys are good. I mean, there's like 7 or 8 management companies that I have no worries about. It
Yep.
is what it is, and if you need to push for 30, it's fine. I have no problem with that. But these pro says, I mean, I just looked at my thing. I got $81,000 in receivables that other people owe me.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is that when you go to do an eviction, I do the eviction.
Of course.
I'm here. I did services rendered.
Right,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? And we have a paper trail between them. So
Right.
now I got to take it to small claims
Yep.
and file a small claims form for the 640 you owe me.
Yeah. Which the ironic thing is they just did that to somebody who wasn't paying them for their services.
Yes.
You'd think they'd, you know what I mean?
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Colebrook.
Oh, the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Colebrook. So I evicted
Yeah.
the place to be.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Gina's that girl's
Yeah.
name.
I was never a fan of that place anyway.
Sucked.
Yeah.
It was a shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now I have 700 bottles of champagne, I have 40 cases of alcohol, and I got all this crap from her, whatever else.
Yeah.
Can you borrow one of you tall gentlemen to help me close some upper sashes?
Ty, you're out, you're not telling me.
That hurts, man. That hurts.
So I just want to see if I can get this window to lock.
Why would you close the windows? It's only, 0 out.
Oh, that's what I don't want anybody to break into the first floor.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's crazy. That's crazy thinking. Close the windows in the winter.
It's not gonna engage.
Okay, how we doing here?
Hopefully we're getting to the end of
Window
it.
repair?
Just trying to get it to
Closing,
lock.
closing stuff. Locking them up.
This room done?
Those windows are locked in there. Nice. Good.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so that's one.
This one good?
And then, yeah, that was good. Next one, the kitchen would be
So,
See the one we had yesterday. You had to go through the window, and you could not literally, and you've seen this place before, you can't walk through the.
oh yeah.
I mean, you just pile high. He had a little Pekingese dog and 2 turtles in the bathtub,
Oh, you're telling me I'm not. Yeah.
and they let him stay.
That is insane. They're that bad.
The judge said, and they showed, because they sent it
Yeah.
to the interpreter. They showed the judge.
That's a hazard if I've ever
And
seen
he goes,
heard
"Well,
of it.
that's terrible, but it's cold out. And
Yep. We got one coming up. It'll be a little while. It's just, it's so filthy. I mean, the carpet is like a beige carpet, but it's just an oil slick of a path through the entire home. And it's so worn down. This lady I was in there the other day, I finally got inside. She starts mopping the carpet right in front of me with the most disgusting mop you've ever heard. And it just makes this scrape sound. Oh, they have a full-size bug zapper, like what you'd have in your backyard. You know, they have it in the kitchen for all the flies they must have in that house. You never know. I mean, it's insane. It's
Came
incredible.
over home one time, the guy had those little fly sticky papers.
Yeah, yeah,
Hanging over his bed.
yeah. That's Who wants to live like that? You know, and it was probably from 2 years ago too. That's the
Yeah.
thing, you know.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great.
Got the keys.
We're changing them out right now.
Well, you got them in. We can
Yep,
use them.
yep.
Just about done?
Yeah. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry.
All right, we're at the end of the eviction process right here. This takes years to get to. Well, I'm sorry, almost a year to get to. This takes many, many months. There's nothing but poop on the floor and Jordan boxes in here.
Yeah, oh, okay.
You're gonna stay until this is all finished?
I'll stay.
Okay, Hector is on his way over, the set of locks is on the stairs,
I saw.
going to the second floor, I don't know what happened to my drill.
No, it's fine. I have one of the car alarms charged. I don't know
Okay,
if that's
well,
a
the
bit.
locks are there, so Hector's on his way to just swap, he's working at Green Street
Perfect.
anyway,
No, it's
so-
perfect. Okay.
We're all set.
Okay, so,
You're doing last, you're all set?
Yep.
yeah, Hector's
She's
gonna
got the end
come
of the day to
over,
get
he's
whatever's
gonna
left
hang
out
out.
there.
Outside.
I think she's in the bathroom right here.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I'll take so as long as they've exited the property, I'll lock the doors, and then we have somebody come to change the locks out right now.
Oh,
Alright,
just
I
wanna grab
gotta,
the bag here, Ty.
I'll see you guys, thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
You have another one coming up?
Yeah, I've it's Munson. Over in Munson.
Oh, yes, that's tomorrow.
Yeah. Is it tomorrow? Thursday, right? You say Wednesday? Jesus Christ.
I think it was tomorrow, Friday. Yes, that's right, I forgot it was
Yeah.
you.
I just called her again yesterday. She stated she's still there at the property. She showed up for court the other day on a last-second motion to stop the move out.
Holly?
Yep, Heidi.
Heidi.
Didn't have a nickel to offer. Again, same thing. She moved in using raft money to move in. Never paid a freaking dime.
Is it an
Lived there.
apartment or a
It's a
house?
two-family house, like a duplex. And she's got a balance of around $10,000 and an attitude. She stormed out of the courtroom, kicked the door open, sweared about the judge.
I think I tried calling her.
Yeah.
Where's this?
Munson.
Elm Street, 23 Elm,
Yeah.
Heidi Serrano.
Yeah.
That's for tomorrow.
I don't think
No,
right.
you're right, it's tomorrow, yep. Julio, this kid's gonna piss me off, I'm gonna yell at him next time he calls me.
I don't take any raft in my apartments. Nothing.
Any what?
No raft programs, no nothing.
I'm not sure you can
Do that?
I'm not sure you can technically discriminate against it. I don't have a problem with it, but the thing is, everybody needs help once in a while. The problem is culturally here, we've allowed that to get rampantly taken advantage of. and abused.
Of course.
I think they should at least look at the income at least that there's an
We do.
income coming.
Every
No,
single
not, I
part.
know y'all, but I mean the RAF program.
They do too. Their income standards are actually really high. More people, they abuse it because they don't need it. And what they do, the way the program is set up is they reward bad
Julio,
behavior.
I'm in the middle of an
So-
eviction, I don't have time for this, okay?
if you're-
Contact one of the other guys.
If you're like a normal person and it's like, wow, I hurt myself, I'm gonna be out of work for a few weeks, I'm gonna get behind on my bills, you call the people, you say, hey, listen, I'm coming up on a hardship, I'm gonna need to work something out with you, things are gonna get tough for me. Instead, RAF doesn't help you if you do that. RAF says, no.
We wait for you to.
Wait for till you get way behind. Stay there as long as possible. They've got to go through this long process, get a huge amount of arrears, and we'll pay up to $7,000 of back rent for you. And then they give you the big old or, and the judges will do it too. Or you can take that $7, instead of paying it to the people you owe, pay it to the next people. We'll use it to help you move to a new place. We'll reward you with $7,000 to a new fresh apartment that you haven't trashed yet. I mean, it's disgusting. And then people wonder why costs and everything go through the
We
roof.
bring the judges, once a week, the judges should go around and see just some of what's going on.
I did a Zoom when we were doing Zoom court stuff from one of the apartments that we were dealing with, and I never said I didn't make a remark about the apartment. I just said that I'm on site. I'm in the apartment right now, making sure that the place is, vacated or whatever, and letting him see the background of how this. There was the tenant caused a fire. That's what it was. The tenant caused the fire, and I did a zoom, making sure that you could see the conditions.
Subtle, but doesn't sink in.
Yeah, it wasn't just the fire that was an issue. It was their overall, use of the place.
Oh, I'm sorry, can I grab this?
Well, we all set?
Alrighty, guys. Good luck to you guys.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. We'll be here.
So yeah, Munson will be there tomorrow.
Yeah, that should be interesting. She's got a lot of attitude for somebody. How are you doing?
Yeah.
The locks, buddy, are right on the stairs, right around the corner. A lot of attitude for somebody who's been ripping us off, and
Yeah.
she literally lost her last second emergency hearing last week. Gets into the parking garage where she parked her car, and applies again for the RAF program. I swear to God. We got a notification. We're leaving the courthouse to get a notification that she's applying again for it.
Are we going from this door in the back?
Yep, yes, sir. Both the front and back.
I locked the back door.
Okay, and we got our guy here changing the lock, so I guess we're
Alright.
we're
You
good.
got their phone out?
Yeah.
What do they get for rent a place like this?
So what is this? A two bedroom? This is a 3-bedroom. So
1, 2.
oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're right.
Not the bathroom.
Oh, my bad. So
We'll see you there.
2.
11, I have 1. 130?
Sounds good. Take care.
Roughly.
I'd say about $1,400 would be a pretty fair price on a 2-family house in Massachusetts. Not bad.
No heat, no utilities?
That's with everything separate. Yeah. I mean,
And just, they pay their
just
utilities.
they pay their own utilities. Yep.
I'm raising my rent.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to at this point. I mean, we're going to have to probably raise the rents a little bit to recover some of this for the next customer.
I have a two-family up in East Springfield. I used to live there, nice.
I honestly doubt we were even charging her $1,400. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We could have been charging her $10,000, which you didn't pay.
Yeah, but I'm talking about my tenants.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a 2-bedroom, it's all modern,
Yeah.
nice area.
Yep.
Basement, hookups. I'm charging $1,025
I always.
and $1,100. I don't need the money. I should, you always use.
Well, you can always use the money. I always tell people, you're in a great position to see it firsthand, and the people that watch our stuff see it firsthand, secondhand. But I'd rather keep a good, solid, off-the-radar tenant than to put somebody in here so I can maybe hopefully get an extra couple $100 a month. Because half the time, this is what it's going to end up happening in states like this.
But I could easily just raise them each $150 and they aren't going anywhere.
Well, if they're cool with it or whatever, but I would never risk losing I
don't either, that's why I don't do it.
Right. If you don't have to, I mean, if your costs went up so much, like I know insurance went up, taxes went up, all that stuff went up a lot over the last few years. But if you can, keep going, there's a good, solid value in keeping decent customers.
I've been a landlord since I was 23, which
Yeah.
is 50-something years ago. I did the same thing with Kimball Towers. I got 3 at Kimball Towers. Covers expenses. I get some rent, maybe $1,000 a month extra. But they're still low, but I agree, that's the philosophy I have, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking there's a certain gap at which you say, okay, look at, you gotta pay a little more.
There is. I mean, but you have to revisit that, all the time. But also, don't forget, like when you look and say, "Wow, I could be getting $1,400. I'm only getting $1,000." Maybe if that becomes $1,500 and I'm only getting $1,000. At some point, yeah, you do maybe make an adjustment.
Yeah.
But there's a good value to put on
Absolutely.
having decent people.
Even the ones I have in Chicopee, right over Singing Bridge on Groton Street, they're paying $1,075 for a 2-bedroom, all
Yeah.
modern.
Yeah. No, it's freaking great.
Yeah, that's why no one leaves.
Yep.
And everybody pays.
Yep.
But
Yep.
as long as it covers it, where's that?
Yeah.
Taxes are killing insurance. Too.
Yeah. I mean, everything jumped so much, but hopefully, hopefully stuff comes back down now a little bit, or things change a little.
My
but-
son was in Washington for the inauguration.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
He was, works in Texas. He's a federal cop. And they had him come up from Texas. There's where his duty was, right on.
Oh, that's
Grand
awesome.
Avenue.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the best eviction we did for quite a while. 1600 Pennsylvania.
Yeah. You're right. Exactly. And I helped.
Yeah, exactly. So did I. Yeah. Take care, man. All right, guys. Well, we're basically done here. It's great to be able to have some kind of good humor and whatever about such a horrible situation, because that's the only way you're going to be able to get through this kind of stuff. This is incredibly expensive, right, for us. So this customer, I can't really call him a customer because all they did was steal. They never paid us. Moved in using state tax money, right? Trashed this house, racked up a balance of about $17,000 before we could finally get them out of the property the legal way. And the cost to do that is also very expensive, thousands of dollars to go the legal route and kick them out. So not fun. We have a lot of cleaning and work to do for a property that's really been lived in for about a year. It should not look like this. It should never look like this. Period. I mean, wow. But this is pretty gross. But they're going to move on. There'll be somebody else's problem, maybe yours, if you don't learn about how this stuff works by following our content. I can't believe it's hard to describe the smell and the conditions here that you really can't necessarily see on a quick live feed as we're kind of just bringing you in on the reality of this stuff. Be thankful that TikTok and YouTube and Facebook, they don't all have smell-o-vision these days, but there's poop everywhere. There's just poop everywhere. The kitchen floor, if you can hear it, the sticky sound of just walking, everything's coated with grease and grime. Anywhere that she would have touched is filthy and sticky. And the incredible amount of just Jordans and sneakers and things like that she quickly grabbed and left. At the beginning of the video, she was talking about how, without making clear sentences or really having any real concrete answers, talking about how she thought this was stopped, she went to the court, she took care of it, yada yada, everything but paying, and of course, these things are quickly disproven. I mean, first, it didn't track. It doesn't work like that. But secondly, we just simply make a phone call or two and can get answers. And the answers were that she didn't do anything. She lazily, a day or so ago, e-filed something, didn't complete that process, and that's it. They even maybe had told her she didn't complete the process, and that's the extent of it. But like I said, the court process to have this happen, several months and costly, attorney's fees. There's appearances, there's court hearings. Could have put the brakes on by doing the right thing so many times, or trying to do the right thing, or offering a payment, or offering any other solution. Instead, at the 11th and a half hour, as we're standing in her home, she shows back up saying, this shouldn't be happening. What are you talking about? I took care of it. I don't know if there's been a lot of comments in here that I wasn't able to respond to and stuff too, but I'm sure there'll be some replay views and comments. Please, drop a like on the video. That helps us get our videos exposed to more people. And if that's not what the internet's about, exposing yourself, I don't know what it is. So drop a comment and drop a like, and maybe share this live with others. Can you sue for the amount that wasn't paid after you already went through the eviction? Yeah, so I mean, we get a judgment as part of the eviction. So we have a judgment for, I think by the time the judgment entered, she had only owed $15,000. On top of that there's been some additional rent accruing. There's also the cost from today's activities, the eviction cost, the constable's time and fees, moving company, storage facility. I don't think the storage will come in because there's nothing that needed to be taken and stored. Our attorney's cost, all that gets added to it. Oops, sorry. So all that can be sued for as well. However, it's up to you to decide if that's worth your time. Some people don't have income or money or anything worth chasing after. So you could spend more potentially time and effort chasing them for the damages and not to mention the actual damages to the home. But if you're not going to get 15 grand out of them probably ever, what makes you think you're going to get an additional 5 or 10? So that's where you just take the L, move on, and renovate next again with hopefully more durable materials. Tweak your screening process. Hope for the best and get another customer. So yeah, good times. Good times. What a sticky, gross place this is. All right. Well, I'm glad you guys could be around and get to see some of this stuff. We'll have more of this. We have another one coming up tomorrow. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. If you, and the other one tomorrow is almost the exact same scenario of moving in using state money. First last security was paid for by you guys, the taxpayers. They never paid anything. This lady did just show up to court, the one for tomorrow, and had nothing but excuses. You know, but my car broke, you know, yada yada. So I spent my money on everything other than rent, and for the last year, didn't pay a dime. I'm trying to get more state money, and they're like, no, you are, they already gave you $7,000 worth of funds. They aren't giving you any more. That kind of thing. So we'll see how that goes. But as of yesterday, we called and checked, and she was still, I call it squatting at the apartment. Do they have? No, they don't. You get a judgment against them. That's the same thing as like a collections action. You the judge found them responsible for owing you however much dollars, right? So $15,000. If you want to collect on them, you can. So that means, you know, like basically putting them into like a collections business, or, you know, trying to do that yourself. You can try to get a judge to force them through a separate case, essentially. Again, this may be different in different states, by the way, as you all know. But in Mass, this is why things are so high here. It's because there's very little accountability and such for crimes, you know, really. And so you'd have to file a separate case or take a separate action, get a judge to analyze their income, and then require or appoint a repayment plan. And it could be $50 a month. And if they don't do it, well, then, you know, maybe you could take some action like contempt or something like that. But you have to remember, every penalty, every consequence is going to get done in front of a judge, and that judge is going to, you know, not lock somebody up for $50 a month missed payments. So I can't imagine, right? They don't do anything to prevent this type of stuff very quickly either. They wait and make you shoulder the burden for a long time just by virtue of everything else. So I don't know. I'm not really seeing it. Yep, can't squeeze water out of a stone. That's the bottom line. You know, I mean, technically you kind of can, but it's more than likely not going to be enforced. So you could win, and spend all your efforts and time that you could be moving on and building something bigger, better, stronger. And then even once you've won and you've won the right to squeeze, you know, there's no penalty when that stone doesn't give up anything. Is this any good? It's like a dollar store thingy. Well, anybody want a teddy bear? It's almost Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Hope you guys, yeah, hope you guys had an awesome time on our live stream. We'll try to do more of this, but the way for that to happen is for you guys to help us grow our channel here. You can do that by interacting with our channels, our videos, sharing our stuff, dropping some likes, and all that fun things. We appreciate it. We really look forward to you guys helping us out. Take care. We'll see you hopefully on the next one.